following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, the home for great games.
This episode of the Replay Sports Channel is brought to you by Royal Retros, your ultimate one-stop shop representing the teams of the past. Royal Retros is something for you. Every product tells a unique story, and you can be sure that you will stand out from the crowd with something different. Head over to Royal Retros today. Use the code REPLAY to get 10% off your order. The link is provided in the show's description. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome to a full day of football on the Replay Sports Channel. We begin our holiday triple header in Manhattan, where an East Division rivalry kicks things off. The 7-3 Philadelphia Stars battling the 2-8 New York Generals. For Philadelphia, it's about staying atop the division and keeping pace for a playoff bye. For New York, it's about survival. Win today and their postseason hopes stay alive. Lose and the road gets nearly impossible. Hello again, football fans. I'm Glenn Walker, joining you from the RSC studios. It's a crisp Thanksgiving afternoon in New York City, and this place is absolutely packed. Family, football, and playoff stakes. It doesn't get any better than this. Our first storyline for today's game, Philadelphia's bounce-back response. Philadelphia comes in at 7-3, but last week was a wake-up call. They were completely shut down by the New Jersey Hitmen, only just recording 219 total yards, under constant pressure, and had no rhythm offensively. Philadelphia couldn't handle the blitz pressure. They went to David Carr after a very rough game by Drake May and scored only late in the fourth quarter. That's not who this team has been all year, and they can be still one of the most complete teams in the league. So what makes Philadelphia one of the elite teams in the WFL? Look at their offensive strength. They're 6th in the league in total offense, and they have the league's best red zone offense. On the other side of the ball, defensive dominance. They're 3rd in the league in total defense. They have the best passing defense in the league, and they have the best red zone defense. Philadelphia just doesn't move the ball. They finish drives, and defensively, once you get inside the 20, the Stars shut the door better than anybody else. Storyline number 2, Drake May versus New York, the rematch. When these two teams met back in Week 8, Drake May put on a show. 364 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, leading to a 37-16 win. Weapons that became very valuable in that game, and we could see again later today. Drake London, 125 yards and a touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. Drake May was in total command. If New York doesn't pressure him today, this could look very similar. But Philadelphia does enter the game with some key injuries. On defense, their 2 starting defensive ends. Max Crosby injured his knee last week. He is out for 6 weeks. Joey Bosa, dealing with a stinger, out today. He should be back for next week's game versus San Antonio. That is a huge deal for Philadelphia. Those are 2 of the league's elite pass rushers, and without them, New York quarterback Bryce Young may have more time in the pocket than he did back in that first meeting. Storyline number 3, can New York play for 4 quarters? This is the story of the Generals season. They flash early and then they fade late. Take last week versus Baltimore as a case in point. New York led 17-16 at halftime. They were outscored then heavily in the second half and would go on to lose 44-26. Some bright spots for this 2-8 team. Bryce Young in his second year, 344 yards passing last week, 3 touchdowns. Rookie wide receiver Malik Neighbors, 171 yards, 2 touchdowns. New York shows they can score. That's not the issue. It's just the consistency, the turnovers, and pass protection. Storyline number 4, Malik Neighbors, game breaker. If New York is going to pull off the upset today, it has to go through Malik Neighbors. He had 171 yards last week, 2 touchdowns. He is a deep threat and a red zone weapon. New York needs to use him frequently today. Even against the league's best pass defense, 1 or 2 explosive plays from Neighbors could flip this game. Critical matchup to watch for, New York's run defense. New York's strength is their number 2 ranked defense. They only allow 85.6 yards per game. Why it matters? Philadelphia likes that balance. They average 112 rushing yards per game. If New York can take away the run, they force everything on to Drake May, the rookie quarterback, and that's New York's best shot at creating mistakes. The big problem for New York has been their red zone struggles both on offense and defense. Offensively, 19th in the league. Defensively, 18th in the league. That's brutal. You don't score touchdowns and you give them up on defense against a team like Philly. That usually means trouble. Our keys to the game. Can New York pressure Drake May? Without pressure, he's one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. Can Philadelphia handle adversity after last week's loss? How do they bounce back in today's game? And our last key to the game, can the general finish drives? Again, you hear me say this a lot in our broadcast, field goals are not enough. Prediction time. I think Philadelphia will come out focused after last week. There's just too much talent, too much balance. My prediction, Philadelphia 31, New York 20. Thanksgiving football is officially underway. A division leader trying to stay on top, an underdog trying to keep its season alive. Drake May and the Stars, Bryce Young and the Generals. From Manhattan, we're ready to kick off the first of our Thanksgiving triple header right here on the Replay Sports channel.
Welcome to Summit Wave Stadium. Philadelphia travels to meet New York. Here's the kick from Myers. Flag on the play.
False start. Offense. Number 65, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Philadelphia breaks the huddle. 1st and 15 from the 20. Pistol formation. May sets up in the pocket. Short out pass to Ridley. May completes the pass to Ridley, gain of 6, Holland with the tackle. May from the pistol. May barks out the signals. He fades back to pass. Screen to Madison. May completes the pass to Madison, gain of 2, Highsmith on the stop. Third and 7 from the 28. May from the pistol. May fades back to pass. False. Blocking in front. May on the carry, 41-yard gain, flag on the field.
Personal foul. Defense. Number 1, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
May from the pistol. Takes a quick drop. Short slant to Stover. May with the pass to Stover, incomplete, Landman on the coverage. Second and 10 from the 16. Pistol formation. May fades back to pass. May is sacked by Hill, loss of 4. Third and 14. Stover split out wide. May from the pistol. May back to pass. He dumps it to London. May with the pass to London, incomplete. "38-yard kick for Aubrey. This will give them the lead. The snap from Barton. Aubrey is good from 38, Philadelphia 3, New York 0. Aubrey to kick off. The kick from Aubrey is returned 24 yards by Smith Marset. Campbell on the tackle.
10-yard penalty.
Young from the pistol. Young calls the signals. Drops back to pass. Screen. Young completes the pass to Spears, gain of 1, Queen with the tackle. Young from the pistol. The give to Spears. Spears on the carry, loss of 2, Brissy on the tackle. Third and 11. Young from the pistol. Young fades back to pass. Long slant to Neighbors. Young completes the pass to Neighbors, 18-yard gain, Lewis with the tackle, first down. Philadelphia faking blitz. Young calling an audible. Drops back to pass. Long fly to Neighbors. Young throws incomplete to Neighbors, Gonzalez with the coverage. Pistol formation. Young calling signals. Draw to Elliott. Elliott on the draw, no gain, Woods on the tackle. Third and 10 from the 30. Pistol formation. Mix up in the backfield. Young with a gain of 1 on the play, Howden on the tackle. Bojorquez from punt formation. "51-yard punt by Bojorquez, out of bounds. May from the pistol. May drops back to pass. Screen to Reed. May completes the pass to Reed, gain of 7, Holland on the tackle. Second and 3 from the 25. May in a pistol formation. He fades back to pass. Short out to Ridley. May throws incomplete to Ridley. Penalty flag.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense. Number 54, 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
May from the pistol. Reed takes the handoff. Reed on the sweep, gain of 2, Gardner on the tackle. Pistol formation. May with a quick drop. Short cross to Stover. May with the pass to Stover, gain of 6, Schnell on the tackle. Third and 2 from the 48. May from the pistol. London is doubled at the line. May drops back to pass. Short sideline pass to Ridley. May to Ridley, gain of 6, Holland on the tackle, first down. Pistol formation. May calling signals. May drops back to pass. May throws to Ridley. May completes the pass to Ridley, gain of 5, Holland with the tackle. Pistol formation. May fades back to pass. Screen to Brooks. May completes the pass to Brooks, loss of 2, Highsmith with the tackle. Third and 7 from the 43. May in a pistol formation. May with a short drop. Short out to London. May completes the pass to London, gain of 5, Gardner on the tackle. Fourth and 2 from the 38. May from the pistol. Takes a 5-step drop. Medium fly to London. May throws incomplete to London, Gardner with the coverage. Young hands to Elliott. Elliott with the carry, gain of 4, Queen on the tackle. Second and 6 at the 42. Young from the pistol. Young sets up in the pocket. Medium outside pass. Young to Wilson, incomplete, Murphy Bunting on the coverage. Third and 6 from the 42. Young from the pistol. He sets to throw. Short cross to Shakir. Young passes to Shakir, incomplete, Lewis on the coverage. Bojorquez will do the punting. A 44-yard punt by Bojorquez, 13-yard return by Reed. May from the pistol. May fades back to pass. Medium into Douglas. May to Douglas, gain of 11, Durant on the tackle, first down. First and 10 at the 38. May from the pistol. Brooks on the draw. 5-yard run by Brooks, Schnall with the tackle. May from the pistol. May calling signals. Takes a 3-step drop. Short cross to Stover. May to Stover, 6-yard gain, Schnall on the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 49. May from the pistol. May drops back to pass. False. Fumble. May on the carry, gain of 3, fumble recovered by Clark, New York ball. First and 10 from the 48. Young in a pistol formation. Young changing the play. Draw to Spears. Spears the ball carrier, no gain, receive with the tackle. End of the first quarter. Philadelphia 3, New York 0. Pistol formation. Young at the line. Young pitches left to Elliott. Elliott on the pitch, no gain, Queen on the tackle. New York down by 3. 3rd and 10 at the 48. Young from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Medium cross to Neighbors. Young to Neighbors, 8-yard gain, Gonzalez on the tackle. Fourth and 2 from the 44. Man in motion. Hand off to Spears. Spears on the carry, 4-yard gain, Collier on the tackle, first down. Young gives to Spears. Spears on the carry, gain of 10, Woods on the tackle. Motion. Young tucks it under. Young on the carry, gain of 7, Diaby on the stop, first down. First and 10 from the 23. Young from the pistol. Takes a 5-step drop. Screen to Spears. Young completes the pass to Spears, gain of 5, Howden on the tackle. Second and 5 from the 18. Young pitches left to Elliott. Four-yard run by Elliott, Woods on the tackle. Third and 1 from the 14. Motion right. Shakir faces a double at the line. Corum with the handoff. Corum on the carry, gain of 5, Hamilton on the stop, first down. First and goal. Young from the pistol. Doubling neighbors at the line. Young at the line. Young fades back to pass. Shovel pass to Spears. Young to Spears, incomplete, Queen on the coverage. Second and goal from the 9. Pistol formation. They send a man in motion. Young is back to pass. Young throws to Wilson. Young to Wilson, incomplete, Murphy bunting with the coverage. Third and goal from the 9. Doubling neighbors at the line. Young pitches right to Spears. Spears on the pitch, touchdown New York. Myers will try the point after. Myers makes the extra point. New York 7, Philadelphia 3. Here's the kick from Myers. Brooks with the transfer. Brooks on the carry, 9-yard gain, Holland on the tackle. Motion. Holland in the box. May calling signals. May on the run. May on the carry, gain of 7, Parsons with the tackle, first down. The handoff to Brooks. With daylight. Brooks with a gain of 13 on the play, Holland with the tackle, first down. May from the pistol. Fades back to pass. May passes to Brooks. May completes the pass to Brooks, no gain, Highsmith on the tackle. Philadelphia down by 4. 2nd and 10 from the 46. May from the pistol. May pitches right to Brooks. Brooks lost 3 on the play, Highsmith on the stop. Third and 13 at the 49. May from the pistol. May sets up in the pocket. May is running. May on the carry, gain of 7, Holland with the tackle. Stonehouse to punt. Smith Marset standing inside his own 10. A 35-yard punt by Stonehouse, out of bounds. First and 10. Young sets up in the pocket. Young throws deep. Young to Neighbors, gain of 44, Howden on the tackle, first down. First and 10. Young gives to Elliott. Elliott with the carry, gain of 2, Golston on the tackle. Young at the line. Give to Spears. 2-yard run by Spears, Diaby on the tackle. Third and 6 from the 45. Young from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Young throws deep to Akins. Young throws incomplete to Akins. Bojorquez to punt. Reed waiting inside his own 10. A 30-yard punt by Bojorquez, out of bounds.
Offsides, defense, 5-yard penalty.
Fourth and 1 from the 40. Man in motion. Young on the run. 1-yard run by Young, Simmons on the tackle, first down. Young from the pistol. Young sets up in the pocket. Long hitch. Young throws incomplete to Shakir.
So it is a lot easier than using Excel sheet.
Second and 10 from the 39. 1:54 in the second. Young from the pistol. Young at the line. Young fades back to pass. Young is sacked by Simmons, loss of 9. Penalty on the play.
Holding. Offense. Number 74. 10-yard penalty.
Third and 19 from the 48. Young from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Medium slant. Young with the pass to Neighbors, gain of 11, Gonzalez on the tackle. Timeout, New York. "55-yard try for Myers. No easy kick here. The snap from Frazier. Bad snap from Frazier. But Bojorquez got it down. Blocked. The kick by Myers is blocked by First and 10 from the 47. May from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Short sideline pass to Johnston. May throws incomplete to Johnston, Griffin on the coverage. Second and 10. May in a pistol formation. New York faking blitz. May changing the play. Back to pass. May throws to Douglas. May with the pass to Douglas, gain of 2, Hill with the tackle. Third and 8 at the 49. May from the pistol. May calls out the signals. May fades back to pass. May dumps it to Johnston. May to Johnston, gain of 2, Griffin on the tackle. Stonehouse to punt. Smith-Marset waiting inside his own 10. "49-yard punt by Stonehouse, touchback." Corum with the hand off. Corum lost 2 on the play, Simmons on the tackle. Second and 12 from the 18. Hand off to Corum. Corum with the carry, gain of 5, Rassi on the tackle. Generals leads by 4. Third and 7 from the 23. 0:37 left in the second. Corum with the hand off. Corum on the carry, gain of 3, Queen on the tackle. Bojorquez to punt. A 52-yard punt by Bojorquez, 22-yard return by Reed. Pistol formation. Motion right. May drops back to pass. Medium hitch to Ridley. May completes the pass to Ridley, gain of 10, Durant on the tackle. First and 10. Pistol formation. They send a man in motion. May barks out the signals. He fades back to pass. He throws underneath to Johnston. May completes the pass to Johnston, gain of 1, Holland with the tackle. Philadelphia hustling to the line. No huddle offense. May from the pistol. Prevent defense. May deep in the pocket. May is sacked by Sweat, loss of 7. The kick from Aubrey is downed by Smith Marset. First and 10 from the 25. Pistol formation. Young barks out the signals. Drops back to pass. Screen to Spears. Young passes to Spears, incomplete, Queen on the coverage. New York up 4. Second and 10 from the 25. Pistol formation. Young back to pass. Short out pass to Schoonmaker. Young throws incomplete to Schoonmaker, Queen with the coverage. Third and 10. Young from the pistol. Young is back to pass. Young is running with it. Young on the carry, gain of 12, Howden on the tackle, first down. First and 10 at the 37. Pistol formation. Young with a quick drop. Short hitch. Young passes to Spears, 3-yard gain, Queen with the tackle. Young from the pistol. Draw to Spears. Spears the ball carrier, gain of 8, Howden on the tackle, first down. Young from the pistol. Takes a 5-step drop. Medium into Wilson. Young completes the pass to Wilson, gain of 15, Murphy Bunting on the tackle, first down. Young hands to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, gain of 6, Queen on the tackle. Second and 4 from the 31. They send a man in motion. Hand off to Elliott. Elliott with the carry, no gain, Brissy with the tackle. New York by 4. Third and 4. Young from the pistol. Young at the line. He sets to throw. Young is sacked by Brissy, loss of 6. "55-yard try for Myers. Bojorquez to hold. Long attempt for him. The snap from Frazier. Myers is good from 55 yards, New York 10, Philadelphia 3. The kick from Myers is downed by Gould. Philadelphia trailing by 7. Pistol formation. May with a short drop. Short out. May throws incomplete to Douglas. Durant on the coverage. May from the pistol. May calls out the signals. And off to Reed. Fumble. Reed the ball carrier, gain of 9, fumble recovered by Stover. Philadelphia maintains possession. Philadelphia trailing by 7. 3rd and 1 from the 34. Man in motion. The give to Brooks. Brooks the ball carrier, gain of 8, Young on the tackle, first down. May brings them to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Brooks. Brooks lost 2 on the play, Schnell on the tackle. Philadelphia trailing by 7. May from the pistol. May sets up in the pocket. False. Running room. May with the carry, gain of 52, Gardner on the tackle, first down. May from the pistol. Man in motion. May fades back to pass. May tucks it under. May on the carry, gain of 2, Clark with the tackle. Second and goal. Motion. And off to Brooks. Brooks lost 1 on the play, Clark on the tackle. Third and goal from the 7. May in a pistol formation. He sets to throw. Short sideline pass to Ridley. May throws incomplete to Ridley. Aubrey will try from 25 yards. Stonehouse to hold. Clean snap. The snap from Barton. Aubrey connects from 25 yards, New York 10, Philadelphia 6. Here's the kick from Aubrey. The kick from Aubrey is returned 11 yards by Smith-Marset, Howden on the tackle. Young barks out the signals. Young gives to Spears. Spears the ball carrier, gain of 5, Woods on the tackle. Young from the pistol. Young sets up in the pocket. Young dumps it to Shakir. Young throws incomplete to Shakir, Lewis on the coverage. Third and 5 from the 22. Young from the pistol. Young fades back to pass. Medium crossing pass. Young throws incomplete to Shakir, Lewis on the coverage. Bojorquez to punt. 52-yard punt by Bojorquez, return of 15 by Reed. May fades deep in the pocket. Long cross. May completes the pass to Ridley, gain of 19, Holland with the tackle, first down. May from the pistol. Some movement up front. Possible free play for May. May drops back to pass. Medium outside pass to London. May to London, gain of 10, Gardner on the tackle, first down.
Ruling on the field is confirmed. A timeout will be charged.
Give to Brooks. Brooks with a 9-yard run, Holland on the stop. Second and 1 from the 21. May from the pistol. May calls out the signals. Takes a short drop. Short slant. May to Stover, gain of 7, Landman with the tackle, first down. Philadelphia down 4. May in a pistol formation. May calls out the signals. May fades back to pass. Medium crossing pass to Douglas. May completes the pass to Douglas, gain of 10, Durant with the tackle, first down. Philadelphia trailing by 4. They send a man in motion. Reed with the handoff. Reed with a gain of 3 on the play, Parsons on the tackle. Motion right. Stack line. Busted play. May with a gain of 1 on the play, Thompson on the tackle, end of the third quarter, New York 10, Philadelphia 6.
This telecast is copyrighted by the WFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions or accounts of the game without the WFL's consent is prohibited.
Man in motion. Goal line defense. Brooks with the handoff. Brooks with the carry, no gain, Jenkins on the tackle. Motion. Stack line. Give to Brooks. Brooks on the carry, touchdown Philadelphia. Aubrey will try the point after. Aubrey makes the extra point, Philadelphia 13, New York 10. The kick from Aubrey is downed by Smith-Marset. The handoff to Spears. Spears on the carry, loss of 1, Brissy on the tackle. Second and 11 from the 24. Young from the pistol. Young at the line. Takes a short drop. Short outside pass to Neighbors. Young to Neighbors, gain of 6, Gonzalez on the tackle. Third and 5. Pistol formation. Young fades back to pass. Young throws underneath to Akins. Young with the pass to Akins, gain of 3, Woods on the stop. Bojorquez to punt. "51-yard punt by Bojorquez, return of 23 by Reed. I formation. May gives to Brooks. Brooks with the carry, 4-yard gain, Jenkins on the tackle. Second and 6 from the 43. Reed controlling the ball now. Reed lost 2 on the play, Murphy with the tackle. Third and 8. May from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium hitch to London. May to London, incomplete. Stonehouse to punt. "49-yard punt by Stonehouse, return of 33 by Smith-Marset. Young from the pistol. Young sets up in the pocket. Screen to Spears. Young completes the pass to Spears, gain of 8, Howden on the tackle. Young from the pistol. Young with a 3-step drop. Short into Akins. Young to Akins, gain of 9, Woods with the tackle, first down. First and 10 at the 40. Young from the pistol. Young calling an audible. Draw to Spears. Spears with a gain of 12 on the play, Howden with the tackle, first down. Young from the pistol. Young barks out the signals. Young drops back to pass. Young checks down to Akins. Young completes the pass to Akins, gain of 4, Woods on the stop. Second and 6 from the 24. Pistol formation. Young sets up in the pocket. Short sideline pass to Wilson. Young throws incomplete to Wilson, Bell on the coverage. Third and 6 at the 24. Young from the pistol. Young calling signals. Young back to pass. Young throws underneath to Shakir. Young completes the pass to Shakir, gain of 6, Lewis on the tackle, first down. Young from the pistol. Young sets up in the pocket. Balls. Room to run. Young on the carry, gain of 11, Queen on the tackle, first down. First and goal at the 7. Man in motion. 7-play 50-yard drive. 4:23 off the clock. Young gives to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, Touchdown New York. Myers will try the point after. Myers converts the extra point, New York 17, Philadelphia 13. Myers boots it. Stover lines up outside. May from the pistol. Back to pass. Medium hitch to Stover. May with the pass to Stover, incomplete. Schnall on the coverage. Philadelphia trailing by 4. Brooks with the handoff. Brooks with a 4-yard run, Murphy with the tackle. Philadelphia needs a big play here. 3rd and 6. May from the pistol. Sets to throw. Medium hitch. May passes to London, incomplete. Gardner on the coverage. Stonehouse to punt. A 46-yard punt by Stonehouse. Return of 13
Illegal
by Smith
block.
Marset.
Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
Generals ahead by 4. Young pitches left to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, loss of 4, Golston on the tackle. Second and 14 at the 16. They're in a slow down. Young from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Medium slant to Neighbors. Young completes the pass to Neighbors, 9-yard gain, Gonzalez on the tackle. Third and 5. Slow down. Pistol formation. Young at the line. He fades back to pass. Short cross. Young completes the pass to Shakir, gain of 7, Lewis on the tackle, first down. Generals up 4. Slow down. Young gives to Spears. Spears on the carry, no gain, Collier on the tackle. New York by 4. Pistol formation. Young with a short drop. Short crossing pattern. Young passes to Neighbors, gain of 7, Gonzalez on the tackle. New York leads by 4. 3rd and 3 from the 39. 1:56 left in the game. Pistol formation. Young with a short drop. Short out pass to Wilson. Young with the pass to Wilson, gain of 6, fell on the tackle, first down. Young at the line. Young with the give to Spears. Spears the ball carrier, loss of 1, Diaby on the tackle. New York in no hurry. Spears takes the handoff. Spears on the carry, no gain, Bell on the tackle. New York leads by 4. 3rd and 11. 0:57 left in the 4th. Young from the pistol. Drops back to pass. He throws underneath to Shakir. Young passes to Shakir, touchdown New York. Myers will try the point after. Myers missed the extra point, New York 23, Philadelphia 13. The kick from Myers. Short squib kick. The kick from Myers is returned 3 yards by Lamb, Harrison on the tackle. Philadelphia down by 10. 1st and 10. 0:41 left in the 4th. May from the pistol. Man in motion. May calls out the signals. Fades back to pass. May dumps it to London. May throws incomplete to London. Gardner on the
Pass
coverage.
interference, defense. Number 1, automatic, first down.
Philadelphia trailing by 10. May from the pistol. Motion left. May fades back to pass. Long in. May passes to Douglas, gain of 15, Griffin on the tackle, first down. Hurry up. No huddle for Philadelphia. May from the pistol. He fades back to pass. May throws to Johnston. May completes the pass to Johnston, gain of 3, Holland on the tackle. Hurry up offense. Working without a huddle. May from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Fumble. May is sacked by Sweat, loss of 11, fumble recovered by May. Philadelphia maintains possession, New York 23, Philadelphia 13.
And what a way to start our Thanksgiving Day triple header. The New York Generals, 6-point home underdogs, upset the Philadelphia Stars by a score of 23-13. Your Replay Sports Channel player of the game was New York quarterback Bryce Young. 19 completions, 31 attempts, 226 yards. 1 passing touchdown, 5 carries for 32 yards. So New York hangs on for another week. Of course, we'll have all the playoff scenarios for you on Sunday night football. Denver at Arizona, but first we still have a couple of games today. We'll take you over to Memphis in a few moments. Birmingham at Memphis. And then our nightcap tonight, it's a good one, Las Vegas at San Diego. So again, a quick break. If you're not already a subscriber to the Replay Sports channel, please make sure to do so. And if you're new to the WFL utilizes real NFL players and the advanced simulation capabilities of the DK Sports Action PC football game. The WFL strives to create a thrilling, strategic, and statistically rich football environment that balances realism with innovation. Thank you for watching Philadelphia at New York. Hope you spend the rest of your Thanksgiving Day with us here. We got more football coming up in just a few moments.